Ladies and gentlemen, it is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie, with a real quick question. Am I not human? Am I not entitled to an opinion? Even if it differs with half the world, am I not entitled to those things? Everyone else seems to be. Why can't I have an opinion? I've gotten some inbox statements on Facebook and on YouTube concerning my warm bodies critique. And they're mostly the same thing, basically telling me that I need to either telling me I need to accept the movie for what it is, or telling me that of course it wasn't a horror movie, or telling me that the rules can change in any genre. Okay, let's delve deeper into this, shall we? First of all, accepting it for what it is. What is it? It's To me, it's neither a horror movie nor a comedy because it did not have the elements of a horror movie and it did not make me laugh. If it's a comedy, then it's an unfunny comedy and it fails. If it is a horror movie, then it's not a scary horror movie and it fails. In my opinion, it failed either way. Two, what was the second one? Oh, yeah. Not accepting it for what it is. Telling me that it's not a horror movie. Well, we kind of covered that one already, didn't we? I knew that. I already knew that. Some people were so kind enough to tell me that, you know, the trailer even says it's not a horror movie. You could see that it's not. Yeah, I saw that when he's telling her to act dead, and she starts acting dead. And he says too much. Okay, fine. I understand. I saw that. I knew that was going to be a comedy of sorts, but the sense that it made was zero because number one, he couldn't remember his own name. All he could remember was it started with an R. That's all he could remember. Yet he has enough thought to tell us all a story, and he remembers how to use record albums and how to get back to where he lived. And I mean, he had enough brains for that, but not enough to remember his own name. Made no sense. Carry on. He even remembered the name of the guy that he had a conversation with, that he almost had a conversation with, but he couldn't remember his own name. Okay? So call it a plot hole, call it whatever you want. That just made the rest of the whole thing unfunny to me. I mean, he had a preference for the type of music and the type of deal that he listened to. He told the girl that he listened to record albums because they sounded better. What does a zombie know about sound and sounding better and clarity of music? That's just, I know they made it for the movie. I understand that. But they could have done something just a little funnier. They could have really, I'm telling you, the whole thing is just based around teenagers who eat up stuff like this. And the third thing, rules can change. That I understand completely. I've known that for a long time now. Since 85, when Return of the Living Dead came out, you had running zombies. That's the first time I ever saw running zombies, packs of running zombies. And you had zombies you couldn't kill. Before that, you shoot them in the head, they go down. You burn them, they die. The only way you destroyed a zombie in Return of the Living Dead was you had to burn them down to ashes. And that meant sticking each one in a crematorium and burning them down to nothing but ash, or wiping them out with a nuclear explosion. Other than that, you weren't killing them. No gunshots, no blunt object to the head. You didn't kill them. So that changed the rules a little bit. They could run and they couldn't be killed by regular means. So I understand rules can change. When I was growing up, vampires died with a wooden stake through the heart. Garlic kept them at bay. A crucifix would burn them. And now you have movies saying that none of that is true. The garlic doesn't do shit to them. Crosses don't do anything to them. And it's silver that kills them, not wood. Okay, fine. But they're not really rewriting the whole genre. They're just adding little things. I mean, because look, Dracula, who is the most famous of vampires, right next to Nosferatu, Dracula in the movies is killed with a wooden stake to the heart. Okay? But in the book, he's not killed by a wooden stake. He's killed by a Bowie knife. He gets his head cut off. Okay, so he's decapitated. He's cut with a silver Bowie knife. So it kind of plays off the original concept that silver can kill him or being decapitated, but it wasn't a major game changer. Underworld, they called what the werewolves suffered from silver, they called it an allergic reaction to silver, which I thought that was kind of funny when I heard it. Like, oh man, I either got the fleas or I'm allergic to silver, one of the two. So, okay, sure, you can change the rules to stuff, but the change to the rules has to make some kind of sense and stay within a certain bounds. That's all I'm saying. Twilight had this thing where they just completely went south, and yeah, the vampires still craved human blood and stuff like that, but that whole Edward thing with the twinkles and the sparkles and stuff, that just kind of really went from left field and just came out of nowhere. Like, what the hell is this? So as far as Warm Bodies is concerned, here let's just all agree on at least this, okay? No matter what zombie movie has ever come out, no matter what contagion they ever carried, no matter what remake they've ever made of a zombie movie, there is one formula that has stood fairly true. Okay? Maybe 99.9% of the time, this is the formula it follows. You're alive, you die, you come back as a zombie. Alive, die, come back as a zombie. What Warm Bodies profess to do is you die, you come back as a zombie, then you fall in love and you go back to being alive again. Pretty much cheating death. If they were going to follow any of the zombie formulas and cure themselves from being a zombie, they go back to dying. See what I'm saying? It would be like if they just died and didn't become zombies, and then this person said, "Oh, I love you so much," and they kissed them on the face, then heart comes back, and then they're alive again. But that's not what happened. They were alive, they died, they became zombies, fell in love, and just jumped over death to being alive again. Not buying it. Sorry. Again, you're entitled to your opinion. You can have your opinion. If you like the movie, fine. If you love the movie, great. But I was just sharing my opinion, and I am not a fan of the movie. Just that simple. So, thanks for the input. I love the input, but I mean, I was getting a couple of comments. When it goes to my inbox, I take it a little more personal, a little more seriously. When it's in the comments, I don't mind so much. I really don't. It's like, well, thank you for the back and forth. I like that. When it goes to my inbox, it's like, look, man, you really need to listen to this. And then I start taking it just a little more serious. Like, wait, why are they taking time to send stuff to my inbox and trying to talk me through this like I'm some kind of like half-wit? I said in the last video that I liked the gag reels, which are always found in the special features. And I'm starting to get the hint that a lot of people who like this movie are special features. You know what I mean? So, not everyone, just you few who love to get my attention by sending me stuff in my inbox. So, that's basically all I had to say about that. And this will be the last you hear from me about that. If I get another thing about Warm Bodies saying something like, you don't know what you're talking about, you missed it for what it was, you have to appreciate a movie because it's such and such and blah blah blah, I'm just gonna delete the damn thing. I'm not even gonna finish reading it, because the last time I got stuff like this was when I reviewed a Serbian film. A Serbian film and Angel's Melancholy got me a lot of inbox shit saying, you're a sick, twisted son of a bitch, you like this stuff, you should be burned with the director. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Take it easy, dude. What could you have possibly seen? Only a depraved, sick son of a bitch would watch stuff like, damn, dude, take it easy. So those kind of comments are just like, all right, you're very passionate about how you feel. I understand that. But I didn't expect that kind of response from some teenage movie. Take it easy. all right. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. If you got something to say, please, by all means, say it. But do it in a constructive form. Do it in a way where we can kind of have a conversation, not where I'm supposed to just sit there, shut up, and take everything you say as fact. Still opinion. Sorry. Sadly, I can't argue opinion. The only thing I'm arguing right now is fact, and the fact is I didn't like the movie, and you can't make me like the movie. So there. Just that simple. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. And from this point on, it should be nothing but reviews and unpackaging. I want this to be fun. So everyone take it easy. Be cool. Be safe. Watch more horror. Keep it brutal. Follow the rules. Talk to you guys later.